First, no, I think it was the second. Yeah, it was the second day that the itch started. Day number 2, 48 hours into lockdown. It's not stopped ever since. Now, if I recall correctly, according to Mum, the itching of the left palm indicates financial gains, whereas the slightest twitch in the right suggests losses. And the twitching of the left eye is sure to bring good luck. But if the right eye twitches, well, then I'm doomed because I've picked up the bad vibrations the universe is about to send my way. These superstitions my mum has drilled into me since forever. Well, they really worked for me, if I'm honest. The very first day of lockdown, for example, 936 hours, that's 39 days to be exact, something happened. Let me find day number 1. 16th of March, 2020. It's all a bit hazy now. Lots of things happening in my brain, but I'm going to disseminate this information a bit like a stock take in a shop, organize my thoughts, file away my actions, and count my blessings. That was it. I was pouring milk into a glass. Broken glass is bad luck, beta. Hi, Rabba, broken glass and spilt milk? I could visualize my mum's horrified face. It was a bad omen. Something bad was about to happen, and it did. My husband, he was made redundant, so that justifies it all. Come to think of it, lockdown's had its fair share of ups and downs, pros and cons. Pros being, well, I've had to spend time with the family, all of us, all 4 of us, my husband, the in-laws, and my little monkey. Makes 5 of us at home. It's the longest we've had to spend together in the 6 months that we decided to move back in with the in-laws. I'll be fine, I said to myself. It can't be that difficult. I've learnt lots, picked up on habits that don't really sit well with me, like breadcrumbs in the margarine tub, hygiene in the kitchen and the bathroom, unorganized cupboards, an overload of clutter that's been lurking around the house since the 80s. Then there's the disagreements in child rearing, being treated like a child, being completely bypassed in most family decisions. That really makes you feel like an outsider. And then there's the differences in lifestyle, waking up patterns, excessive central heating, eating, food. Needless to say, the list goes on. We'll talk about the cons later. But it's been fun, educational. I've been spending lots of time doing what I love to do. Cooking, lots of it. Sometimes 3 times a day. My husband calls it procrastination, but either way, it keeps me out of the way. Keeps me busy. Nothing brings people together like good food, my mum would say. Good food equals good mood. And then she'd rub her tummy and giggle. There's never a dull moment when she's around. I remember when she'd go to India for months on end, well, at least it'd feel that way. The house would resonate this unpleasant morbidness. Home wasn't home without her. Waking up to the sound of her prayer and the sandalwood incense burning, the hot cardamom and clove tea fragrance that would waft through the air as the perfect alarm clock. You always knew it was going to be a good day. Yesterday was, day 38. 912 hours together under one roof. I made beans on toast, kept it simple. My mum wouldn't have been impressed, but there's no one here to tell us, so we're okay. Didn't feel like eating at the table. Didn't want to sit and talk about nothing. Sit in silence with a group of 4 at a table. Sat in my room instead. I think I preferred that silence. Been feeling really bad for my son too. I'm a bad mom. I've not spent any time with him. He's always with them. He doesn't love me anymore. Mummy's being replaced by Grandad. The Grandad that made Mummy feel so miserable. Mummy doesn't like him. Mummy doesn't like it here anymore, son. I'm sorry. My foot still itches. I keep thinking about it, trying to remember the explanation she gave. There's got to be truth in it. There always is. Spent most of my time in the kitchen today. Baking cookies. Made 15 batches. I couldn't get them right. They just didn't smell the way homemade cookies should. I ran out of flour, so I walked 2 miles to the nearest store in the rain. I could do with the fresh air. I walk back in and I can hear someone in the kitchen. I head straight towards the bath. I bought a new hair mask I wanted to try, leave on for 30 minutes. By the time I've put the mask on, the kitchen will be free. I'll bake some more cookies, get them right this time. The bath's comforting. My foot still itches. I lean back and close my eyes. It's tea time at Mum's, and everyone's seated with a hot cup of tea and cookies. They smell just the way they should. Perfect. The bathroom is suddenly infused by the smell of cookies. I open my eyes and reach for the tin. It reads, cookies and cream, homemade hair soufflé. And it's in that moment, 936 hours later, that's 39 days, that I made the revelation. It was the left foot. The very slightest itching on the base of the left foot signifies travel. Travel or a journey somewhere or a journey home. But beta, you will be leaving to go somewhere. It all makes sense now. I can't stay here anymore. I need to go home.